by the starter, and they break away. To get away to a reasonably good line as they race through the first furlong. Far Too Shy is one of those with Rosemary and Time tacking over and State Occasion. A few out wide are taking their time to come over. Dubai Love, Random Harvest and the white cap of White Moonlight as they settle down. Fion is another who's quite close to the speed, and Desire, making the most of that draw on the inside, is poking up in the maroon colours. So White Moonlight has the early lead with Fion. Random Harvest, Claret Jacket out wide. Similar colours on the rails is Desire, who races in 4th place. Just behind these, Dubai Love's rider is looking to try and get in, racing about 5th or 6th, just ahead of Pretty Sweet in the pale blue. Rising Star pale blue as well with State Occasion, Far Too Shy. Talabat in midfield with Rosemary and Time. Couple of lengths then to Don't Tell Claire. They're getting strung out, and the pace appears pretty honest, close to the speed. Angel Power still to the back, Improvised towards the back as well. Serenading is last of all as they make the turn. White Moonlight has the lead. Random Harvest and Fion the closest pursuers. Hazire on the running rail, pushed along for the first time. Dubai Love out wide. Far Too Shy travelling well just behind the leaders in blue and yellow colours, but like many will need an out. Rising Star, Pretty Sweet, then Dubai Love is Solar Rossa down the outside for Hayley Turner, and then behind these trying to get on terms is Spirit of the Bay. Out in front it's Random Harvest who has come through to lead, has the lead from in second. Rising Star back to the inside, Far Too Shy, Solar Rossa down the outside as well. They now enter the final furlong. Far Too Shy over on the far side, still right there. Random Harvest in company with Rising Star. It's Rising Star who narrowly goes to the front, driven out towards the line. Rising Star for globe-trotting Neil Callan. Long time between drinks, many air miles, but he's got another Royal Ascot winner. Random Harvest in second, a Solar Rossa possibly third with State Occasion, who's also involved in that photo for the minor honours. And they were the first 4 home from Celtic Empress, who made some late ground. No disrespect, but Rising Star doesn't really describe Neil Callan. He's been there and got plenty of T-shirts in Hong Kong for many years, of course, and he has won. Random Harvest was second, Solar Rossa was third. It was tight for 4th. First impression was State Occasion, Spirit of the Bay and Celtic Empress. Made a Celtic Empress in 5th, Spirit of the Bay in 6th. Then came the Cavalry. Don't Tell Claire involved. Improvised never really got involved. Pretty Sweet just dropped out in the closing stages. And Far Too Shy, who came with a very promising run, just didn't seem to see it out. Rising Star, a 5th Royal Ascot win for Neil Callan. It's been a few years since his first, but I'm sure he won't be mind that.
In the colours of Mamba Racing, for Malcolm O'Connell, who's from Maidenhead. But this, Jason's all about the man on board, isn't it? Neil Callan.
Yeah, look, he had a very successful career over here, and then he shipped out to Hong Kong. He went for a winter. That ended up being 10 years. He's brought his family up over there, and then him and Trish have relocated back over, and it's all about getting going, trying to gain some traction, get momentum again. And I think Richard will know more than me, but I think his nickname was the Iron Man or something like that back over in the confines of Hong Kong. Regular at Sha Tin, Happy Valley, all that tough ballpark circuit.
You can still listen to the podcast, those two absolutely going at it down memory lane, and he's still full of enthusiasm, real family man, back over here now. And it's fair to say Safi Osborne is from a different era, running a really big race there in second on Random Harvest.
Yeah, he's run an absolute stormer, and if you think we were talking about the draw, 17 and 22.
And let's grab a word with the winning rider, Neil Callan. We spoke at York during the Sunday series, and Neil was saying then how important it is to get back on good horses at big meetings. You're on a good horse, you're at a big meeting, and Neil, you're back in the big race winners enclosure on these shores.
Yeah, thank you, Ollie. Look, it's only a handicap, but Royal Ascot is beyond anything else in the universe. And look, it's hard to explain. Just this week racing, no matter what race it is, it's a championship race, and the filly was good today.
Yeah, she really was. Talk us through it.
Yeah, well, she's always been quite consistent, but she just, her few runs this season, she's had a couple of things go against her, and she's a filly that just wants to find her own position, relax, and she'll give it to you. But if you have to pull her about or get knocked about, or she's too keen or whatever, and then it just goes against her. And, on her day, like today, she's definitely more than capable. And I thank Marco, because this is a great association. He approached me to ride for him this season, and it's going great.
And does this feel, because of this win and the relationship you've got with Marco now, as though it's the launch pad of your sort of second wave of your career on these shores?
Yeah, like, as you say, I've been away for a long time. I've been away in Hong Kong for 10 years, and you know, when you come back, like, I mean, I was top 5. I rode 2 Group 1 winners the season I left. But you know, when you come back, you don't just pick these things back up, and it doesn't matter how good you are, you have to work for it. And you know, you just hope you get the breaks and left.